Do I have a witness in the house? And so David began to write in Psalms 39 and 2. He said, I was mute and silent. He says, and my distress grew worse. Hear me today. In silence, the enemy can say whatever he chooses to say. And so what we must do is we may not allow the enemy to speak on our behalf. He said, when I was mute and silent, he said, my distress grew worse. And so we cannot allow the enemy to trick us from being mute and silent. Listen, true forgiveness does not mean that you have to act like it did not happen. You hear me? True forgiveness does not mean that you have to act like it did not happen. It does not mean that you got to avoid people. Some of you're running around. Your blood pressure goes up when you see them. You're running all types of different ways. You see them, you go a whole nother direction. And so the enemy, that's what he wants to do.
My husband looks perfect. Not too tall, not too big. He's always together. Meticulous, detailed, poised, not a wrinkle in sight and not a hair out of place. People see him and they say, now that's a man of God. They say, I'm so blessed to have him. So you see, maybe I should be in counseling by myself. Maybe I am the one who is really crazy, because no one else seems to see what I see when I look at him. The way he changes all of a sudden. The slight darkness behind his eyes. The edge of resentment always in his voice. The barely controlled anger he carries every day while he goes through the same motions over and over and over again. Just glancing at him, it's so easy to miss the evil always lurking in the shadows behind him.
Hey, babe. Look, I know I'm cutting it close. I'm just running a little late. Traffic is really crazy getting down here. I'm actually pulling up now. But I don't see your car. You must have parked on the other side of the building. I forgot about that. You are here, right? Have you met her yet?
Actually, that's what I'm calling you about. I'm not going to be able to make it today. Hello? Sharon, did you hear me? I said I can't come today. Something came up that I have to take care of.
Jason, don't do this today, please.
Don't do what?
This, not today. You promised me you would be here today. We selected this time because you said that this was a good time for you. I had to cancel an event for my business, and it was a job that was going to make me a lot of money. The least thing you could do is...
I didn't ask you to do that.
You didn't have to ask me. I wanted to do this. I wanted to show you how committed I am to making things work.
Oh, so now I'm not committed to this marriage? Right. See, that's the kind of mess I'm talking about. It never changes with you. I'm always the bad guy. I'm always the one who's the problem. It's never you. You never see that you want everything your way. Everything is always about you.
Jason, this appointment has nothing to do with me. This is about us. I'm not sure what's so important that you have going on at home this afternoon that you just can't make it.
Some things I have to do, like I said.
Why are you being so aggressive with me?
Because you keep asking me the same questions over and over. And you know I hate it when you act simple. I already said what I had to say, so I'm done with it. You better not write a check out the joint checking account.
Wait a minute, Jason. You said that we were paying for this together.
Yeah, well right now, I need that money for something else. You're the one who wants to spend up all the money I'm making, working overtime, laying up on some couch, listening to some fake Dr. Phil wannabe. I was just trying to make you happy. But since you're never satisfied, I'm done wasting my time.
Wait a minute. I don't know what has happened between earlier when we talked and now. But now you're changing your mind. 1 minute you're with it and 1 minute you're not. I can't keep going back and forth with you.
Then don't.
Don't what?
Don't keep doing it if that's how you feel.
Do you really want to go there with me now?
Listen, I'm not about to let you or anyone else make me do something I don't want to do. I told you I wasn't with this whole counseling thing, but I would try it because you kept whining about it. But I really don't see the point of it. You probably just blame me for everything anyways. Now you want me to go spend time being brainwashed by somebody who doesn't know anything about me or our marriage just because they have some fancy college degree? Well, not happening. I can put 2 and 2 together on my own.
Jason, I'm not trying to think for you. I'm just trying to figure out why you're deciding to miss our marriage counseling to go on some random errand. Look, if we're going to do this, I'm going to need some support from you.
Listen, I'm done talking to you about this. I have something to take care of right now. So when you get yourself together, you call me back.
Hello? Jason? Hello?
Hey Sharon, is that you?
Yep, it's me.
Perfect time to come on in. I'll be out in just a second. Just making myself a cup of coffee. Would you like one?
Sure, I'll take one.
So, are you ready to start?
Yeah, actually I am. I was just getting ready before we started. So, what are we working on today?
Well, that all depends. I see you have your visualization items. I take it Jason won't be joining us today?
Well, he was coming, but something came up. You know, our schedules can be very unpredictable at times.
I see. Okay then, well why don't we start with you telling me how homework went this week?
Actually, this wasn't a good week for homework.
And why is that?
Because he remembered my birthday. I know that sounds crazy, but listen, considering what we've been through, it's a start. That morning, I came downstairs and there was 15 white roses laying on a table. One for each year we've been together. I still remember the first time we went out to eat together. He was so nervous. He sat there and shook the whole time. His little hand was just shaking. And oh my God, he had on the silliest, craziest suit. He got it from his cousin. It was actually 2 inches too short, so I laughed at him the whole time. But even on that day, he got me white roses. It's kind of been our thing since then.
So what was the rest of the week like? Was it the same thoughtfulness or did he go back to the same Jason? Let me guess. You had a wonderful birthday. It was charming, attentive, romantic even. You felt cared for. And then all of a sudden, he went back to the way he used to be. The anger, the control, the bullying, all of your worst nightmares. They were still there, weren't they?
But he remembered my birthday.
They always remember something. Sharon, we've been through this. We've been through this a lot of times. They always do something that's nice to get you to stay. It's the cycle. Just being nice is not a sign that he has changed.
I know that.
What you know is what I'm saying to be true in your head. You're just not accepting it. Sharon, you have a husband that belittles you, he criticizes you, he lies to you, he's controlling with money, he's abusive, he's aggressive, and he neglects you emotionally and physically.
Listen, Dr. Peterson, I don't need you to give me a list of things that's wrong with my marriage. I know what's wrong with my marriage. I live through it every single day. I'm here because I thought that you can help me fix this, get through the hard times. I don't need another person telling me what's wrong. I just need you to help me fix it, okay? Now, you're a marriage counselor. Isn't it your job to help me fix my marriage?
No, it's my job when I see a dead woman walking to help her save her life. Okay, you're taking 3 medications, 25 pounds of weight gain in the last 3 months, and an ulcer that has come back for the second time. You've been going to counseling for 6 months, and your husband has canceled every session. Not to mention, you have not been able to finish any of the homework assignments since the very first session. Sharon, I'm concerned about your family if you become an enabler instead of an advocate. Hard times should be an occasional season in a marriage, not a recurring nightmare. Speaking of nightmares, are you still taking the pills? What about Autumn? Do you think any of this is affecting her?
She's always been a happy kid. She's daddy's girl. She plays basketball just like Jason did when he was a kid. She's always practicing some new moves he's just shown her. Next year, she starts middle school. And there'll be boys, teenage rants, and temptations that we will need to face together as a family. I've read this book frontwards and backwards, and there is nothing in here that says to let Satan have my family. So no, Dr. Peterson, I have not done the homework because you can't guarantee me that if I look in the mirror and say those words, that I'm not gonna lose my mind. Even if I am finally able to say it, my faith won't allow me to do anything about it.
Sharon, sometimes the only reason we are stuck is because we refuse to receive the help that we need to move on. For months now, I've been trying to understand why someone that loved God so much is having a hard time accepting his love for themselves. You say it's your faith and your conviction that's holding you back, but maybe it's something more. Maybe you need to give yourself permission to love you. In actively violent relationships, abusers are always nice sometimes. That's what they do. It's why women stay. There is a cycle that they perpetrate. There is the tension or the build-up, and then the actual event of the abuse, and then the honeymoon phase when they are nice and caring.
You said all of this already.
I know. The first time was for you. This time, it's for your daughter.
I don't understand. Jason doesn't abuse Autumn.
No, he doesn't. But you do. Your choice to live in fear is not your own. Autumn may look like her father, but she's learning her lack of self-worth from you.
You're my biggest blessing. Been waiting all my life. What made I stand beside